This is day 3. This is the final day of no editing. It's actually been nice. It's kind of a unintentional break, I would say. It bothers me a little tiny bit because it just kind of feels like I'm skirting on the dailies, but again, I had like 100 days that were like this like 2 years ago. So now would be a really weird time to suddenly have an issue with it. Just relaxing. Everyone went for a walk. However, I couldn't join them because I brought one pair of dress shoes for the whole trip, and walking in these would be blister capital of the world. So I'm just relaxing, having a nice ice cold off-brand seltzer water, and just hanging out. No real plans today. I'm doing a lot of filming of this house that my grandmother will be moving out of, which is kind of sad because this is the house that they've lived in the entire time that I've been alive. So it's sad to see it go. So I'm just doing a lot of filming, sort of capturing the place itself. This is little baby me at 3 months old. Look at that. Yeah, I turned down a ton of offers to be the new Gerber baby, but I don't know, it just wasn't for me. I just didn't want that kind of fame in my life. Here's some photos of Ireland. This is the, so my middle name is Flynn, Keller Flynn Nunley. And this is the family that we are related to, directly related to, that live in Ireland. So that's where my middle name comes from, is the Flynn family. And I've been to this farm when I went to Ireland. I'm sure there's footage somewhere in the dailies of where I've utilized that. And then here are the actual members of said family. This is a family that my grandfather, because he was really into heritage. So he actually went back and traced these people. So here he is with that family. There's my grandfather, and I've met that guy. Who else have I met? I don't know. It's hard to tell because they're all so young in that photo. But anyways, he actually went to Ireland and traced his family heritage. This was in the 80s, so this was like before 23andMe and stuff, so it was a much more difficult process. In fact, if we go in here real quick, I'll show you. Yeah, here. So this is, this was like done on a friggin' typewriter or something, but you can see where he had traced it all back, and he went to Tralee, Ireland, which is where that family was from, and found it, which was a big deal because I guess a lot of Americans do go to Ireland to try to track down their family, but they're never successful. And he was successful, and it was significant enough for them to like put it on. He was like on the news and stuff in Ireland about it. Yeah, this is his office. This is all the continents he's been to. And what's cool is he's a part of the 7 Continent Club. That was his bucket list, and he went to Antarctica. I have the same bucket list. I would love to be on the 7 Continent Club. And there's a lot of people who do it, but it's very few people who get that Antarctica. That's the one that's so hard to get, is that number 7. But this was his office. I'm trying to think if there's anything else cool. This is just family photos. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, you'll see footage tomorrow. Real footage.